Laziness often feels like a personality flaw, but in reality, it is usually a self-reinforcing cycle. You feel low on energy, you postpone tasks, guilt starts to build, and that guilt further drains your motivation. Years ago, I was trapped in this very loop. I would wake up late, scroll endlessly on my phone, delay every meaningful task, and tell myself every night, tomorrow, I will start fresh. But tomorrow came, and nothing changed. Over weeks, this cycle became a trap that not only stole my productivity but also my self-esteem. One cold winter morning, sitting in my small rented room, I stared at my messy desk filled with unfinished projects. I felt exhausted even before the day began. Coffee didn't help. Out of pure frustration, I decided to step outside. I didn't plan to exercise, I just needed air. I walked slowly through a nearby park for about 30 minutes. I watched the light shift between the trees, felt the crisp air on my face, and for the first time in weeks, my mind started to feel alive again. When I came back, I made a cup of tea, sat down, and to my surprise, I started working naturally, without forcing myself. That single morning planted a seed. Maybe laziness is not always about weak willpower, maybe it is about blocked energy that needs to flow again. From that morning, I made a small but transformative experiment. Before starting any serious work, I would walk. Not run, not lift weights, just walk, 20 to 30 minutes at a steady, comfortable pace. I didn't wait for motivation to come, I used movement as the trigger. After each walk, I would sit in a cafe or at home, have a glass of water or tea, and immediately begin my tasks. The difference was dramatic. My focus improved, the resistance I used to feel before starting a project almost disappeared, and my working hours naturally became longer. Walking turned into a mental switch. The moment my feet started moving, my brain shifted from passive to active mode. Over weeks, this became a ritual that dissolved my chronic procrastination. I was no longer at the mercy of mood or willpower. I had built a reliable mechanism: move first, work after. Why does this simple act work so effectively? Walking increases blood circulation, improving oxygen delivery to your brain. It gently stimulates your nervous system without overloading it, which is why even a light walk can make you feel awake. At the chemical level, movement triggers the release of endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, neurotransmitters responsible for alertness, mood, and a sense of reward. Unlike caffeine or sugar, this effect does not crash, it stabilizes your energy curve. According to research from the University of Georgia, even a brief 20-minute walk before work can increase productivity by up to 37%. Laziness, in many cases, is not a flaw in character but a low-energy state misread as lack of discipline. By moving your body, you reset that state into readiness. You do not need fancy shoes, a gym membership, or perfect weather. Start where you are, walk in the morning park, down a quiet street, or even indoors if the weather is bad. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes, choose comfortable footwear, avoid overthinking it. After walking, do not delay, sit down and begin your most important task while your mind is still open. Over time, your brain will associate walking with starting momentum. After a month, you might not even need the full 30 minutes, the ritual itself will be enough to prime your focus. This method is not about burning calories or getting fit, it is about flipping the mental switch from lazy to active, again and again, until it becomes your natural state.